guys, what's going on? It's Mondo here, and today we are back. But today we're only gonna go over last night's games because it's only 2 games. But before we get started, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, but comment down below, guys. What you want to see next? And there was 2 great games last night. Of course, we knew the finals matchup was gonna be pretty dang good, and we have the potential conference finals for this season. Potential. But 2 former champions going at it. But first, let's start off with OKC versus the Indiana Pacers. OKC won 141 to 135 in double overtime. With an outstanding effort from the reigning MVP, getting 55 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, in 45 minutes of action, of course, in double overtime. With A.J. Mitchell adding 26 off the bench, with most of the starters being 10 and 10, so 10 points, 10 rebounds, I'm pretty sure almost all of them. Not 10 assists because they just weren't passing, I'll be honest. And on the other side, with Indiana, Indiana had Pascal Siakam with 32 and 15 and Benedict Mathurin with 36 and 11 and a fairly well-rounded effort from the rest of the team, rest of the roster, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun game to watch. But I do have some questions, right? Isaiah Jackson only played 8 minutes, I'm pretty sure, with only 1 board. I mean, he was starting last night. So, is he ready? Is he not ready? Right? That's what we need to figure out. I don't think he's ready to be a starter just yet because of that Achilles injury that he had last season. That took him out last season, excuse me. So, I would have done the 8 minutes off the bench if I was coach. What was it? I think it was Rick Carlisle. Is he still a coach there? But yeah, I would have put him as a backup. He'll give you great backup minutes for now until he gets, completely confident again. Then we could see him start ramping up with the team again. And will the Thunder stay healthy enough to repeat, right? Because last night they were missing Jalen Williams, Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace. They were missing a whole bunch of people. So after that long playoff run that they had last year, will they, please comment down below your answer to both questions. Will the Thunder stay healthy enough to repeat again this year? I think they will. We'll discuss that in hopefully next video. But yeah, so the questions are for this game, for these 2 teams. Is Isaiah Jackson ready to play after the Achilles injury from last season? And will the Thunder stay healthy enough to repeat? Right? Those are the 2 questions that we got for that portion of the video. Now, it was my favorite game last night. Obviously, there were only 2. But my favorite game last night to watch, and probably going to be one of my favorite games of the year, might be game of the year in my opinion, was the Nuggets versus the Golden State Warriors, 2 former MVPs, and who I thought should have won MVP last year, and 2 champions, right? Golden State pulls out a comeback win, 131 to 137, in obviously a Steph Curry masterclass in the second half, and Nikola Jokic just being Nikola Jokic, right? there's nothing else to be said. But yeah, Steph Curry dropped 42, 6, and 7 with 3 steals and 1 block, shooting 14 for 25 from the field and 50% for 3, 6 of 12. With all Western, they're both in the Western Conference. All the Golden State starters in double digits, which is outstanding. Draymond with a near triple-double, 13, 8, and 8, with an overall great play off the bench, right? And on the other side of the coin, on the flip side, Jokic ties Oscar Robertson's record of 3 straight triple-doubles. 4 straight triple-doubles, my bad. I'm in a rush. A record of Oscar Robertson's record of 4 straight triple-doubles in openers, having 21, 13, and 10. Jamal Murray playing well with 25 and 10. And Aaron Gordon with a game-high 50 bomb with being 10 from 11 from 3-point range with decent production from the other role players. Right? Like I said, Steph Curry, even though they were all over him on defense, he still found a way to score. Masterclass of being one of the greatest players of all time. And I have second greatest point guard of all time. That's what I got. Second, maybe even third, depending. We're going to have a top 15 rank coming up of all time, later down the road. But yeah. So questions I have: can the Golden State Warriors keep their momentum? Right? They had a great game against who was it? LA in game 1. Everybody played great, but can they keep that going? That's what I want to know. That's what I want you guys to answer in the comments. And also, can Jonathan Kuminga step up defensively and continue his consistent offensive play? Now, why do I say step up on defense? He played all right defense last night. Let's not get it twisted. He was pretty decent on the defensive side. But if you're Golden State, you need him to make sure his assignment, which was Aaron Gordon, for the most part, obviously they were switching, but for the most part, Aaron Gordon should not be dropping 50, right? Now, 10 for 15, yes, it's raining. But being 10 for 15, it's not, or 10 for 11, excuse me. 10 for 11 from 3, it's not going to be a constant thing. Every single game he's going to get 10 3-pointers and drop 50 every game. That's not Aaron Gordon. But can he stop his offensive play, right? Can he stop the other team from scoring? That's what we need to see. And, maybe he can pick up a little bit more from Draymond, right? Because he's going to be filling that role after Draymond retires and stuff. So that's something we got to look out for. And then can the role players step up and take pressure off of Jokic, right? He was 8 for 23 yesterday and 2 for 13 from 3, right? Maybe you don't want him shooting as many threes. In my opinion, I like him being in the high post, maybe even free throw line, facilitating from there. Sorry, I'm trying to not be rubbing up against the fridge. But yeah, I mean, that's what I want to know. Can the role players step up? Because the role players didn't play very good at all, right? Cam Johnson had a rough debut. And the Christian Brown didn't play very well. And even Bruce Brown, I mean, he was great defensively, in my opinion. Just being himself, right? But you need somebody to step up offensively. Can somebody step up offensively to give Jokic some space to move, right? Because even Jamal Murray played fairly well, right? He was right around 50% from the field. I wouldn't say he's the best player, but he did play fairly well this last game. So are they going to need Jokic to be Superman every single time? That's what we got to know. So the questions I have for this video, I'll go over one more time for y'all to answer in the comments. Is Isaiah Jackson ready to play after his Achilles injury from last season? Remember, he only had 8 minutes last night with 1 board. And will the Thunder stay healthy enough to repeat this season? Then third question, Golden State, can they keep that momentum going? Then can Jonathan Kuminga step up defensively and stay consistent? And then can the role players step up for the Denver Nuggets to help take pressure off of Jokic? So that's what I want to know from you guys. I'm just breaking down a little bit of the game, not going in depth. Obviously, I don't have the resources for that. But let me know, guys, in the comments below. Answer those 3 questions. And by the way, I almost got the starting lineups correct. So that's all I got to say. I do know what I'm talking about. but yeah, so what do you guys think about those questions? Leave your answers in the comment section below. And we'll talk about tomorrow's games. Probably just quick, straight through, a little bit quicker than today. So see you guys later. Peace.